The year is 2011. The first Puss in Boots movie was released. Minecraft version 1.1 was released. Bakugan was 4 years old at this point. Yeah, feel old. But possibly one of, if not the biggest thing to happen in 2011 for me anyway, was the release of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Yeah, y'all remember that game? The game with Spyro's name literally plastered on the cover and had nothing to do with Spyro at all? Yeah, that game. So I know already after saying the name of that game, there are 50% of you that are like nostalgic for Skylanders, and the other 50% of you, well, I don't know what you're thinking, I'm not a psychic. So, for those of you who are just too young to know what I'm talking about over here, or those of you who are just living under a rock from the year 2011 onward, let me give you an explanation. Skylanders is the peak, the pinnacle, the best of the Toys to Life genre ever conceived. Now, yes, we had Toys to Life games prior to 2011. For example, Bakugan Dimensions comes to mind. But Skylanders handled it the absolute best in the entire company genre, whatever you want to call it. Well, they did that to an extent. See, the reason I say it handled this the best to an extent is because of a few things. One, there were constant yearly releases of the games. Two, the figures got more detailed and bigger over time, making them more expensive to children. And the last thing, oversaturation of the market. After 2013, other companies started to throw their hat in the ring, i.e. Amiibo, Disney Infinity, and LEGO Dimensions. So a combination of all three of these led to the eventual downfall of the Toys to Life genre, with the last game in the genre being the same series that started all, Skylanders. They ended the genre in 2016 with Skylanders Imaginators. You know, I say it ended in 2016. However, while LEGO Dimensions and Disney Infinity both publicly announced that they were discontinuing their lines of toys, Amiibo is still going strong, and Skylanders never really officially announced they were being discontinued, as far as I'm aware as of recording this video. If that changes before then, well, that is confetti on my face. Or whatever you want to say it. But that still leaves me with this little sliver of hope that we're going to get a new game, and with that I hopefully get to hear my two favorite voice actors back at it again in the same setting. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'm just going to put these two pictures up on screen, and I'm going to hope you guys can guess the voice actors. But until I see a new Skylanders game, I guess I can just indulge myself and revisit Skylands over and over and over and over. Okay, so apparently all the chips in the Skylanders are becoming unalive. So turns out that the chips that are in the Skylanders toys tend to die after about 8 to 10 or so years. That is concerning, because my figures are well over 10 years old, and I don't want to let them go. In fact, I had a Ghost Roaster figure that I bought about 2 years ago, secondhand, that unalived on me within the first week of owning it. And I'm not gonna lie, that made me cry. Say what you want, I don't care. I was a 20-year-old I was a 20-year-old man-child who held a toy in my hand that had unalived on me in my hands. That hits different. But I also heard people telling me that if your Skylander does unalive, that's actually just the magic of the Skylander returning back to Skylands where it truly belongs. And I thought that was beautiful, and that made me feel better, but also still sad, but better. So, before all my Skylanders eventually become unalive and not with me anymore, I'm gonna go on a quest, a journey, an adventure with all of you, almost 300 people that still, for some reason, are subscribed to me and watch my videos. I don't know why you guys are still subscribed and watch my videos, but please don't leave. I appreciate you. I love you. Please stay. Anyway, on to the rest of the explanation. I'm gonna go through each and every single mainstream Skylanders game in the hardest difficulty possible. Nightmare mode. The only exception to this rule is the game Skylanders Surprise Adventure, which doesn't have a chaos mode for some reason. I don't know why it didn't ever get a chaos mode or had a chaos mode or nightmare mode or whatever you want to call it. I prefer to call it chaos mode. Shut up. I prefer to call it chaos mode. So yeah, I'm gonna go into more detail about this in another video coming up. This was just an explanation, announcement kind of thing. Hope you guys are all excited. I don't know what else to say. Thank you. Stay strong and battle on, Battle Brothers. Till next time.